everybody. Can you hear me? Terrific. My name is Michael Fromm, and I am the chairman of Alvernia's Board of Directors, and I welcome you this morning. I'd like to thank everybody who came here and those who are with us virtually for joining us on this historic day for Alvernia University and the city of Reading. Typically, we'd have a large gathering with the Alvernia family, my fellow trustees, and other community members and guests with us to celebrate. But regrettably, the ongoing pandemic has made that impossible. We'd like to welcome those of you who are watching online and hope we'll be able to gather together in the near future to commemorate the opening of this facility. As is customary at all Alvernia gatherings, we will begin this event with a mission moment, a time to reflect and center ourselves. Today's mission moment, while short, speaks to a common theme you'll hear throughout today: partnership and collaboration. This comes from the book of Proverbs. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Proverbs 27:17. I think you'll see and hear throughout this morning's event, as we've gone through this process of introducing Reading CollegeTowne, we've brought out the best in one another. And this unity towards a common goal will hopefully lead to a period of dynamic and everlasting change for our community. Now, please join me in welcoming Alvernia University President John Loya to begin our exciting program. John?
Thanks, Mike, and good morning. You can tell I'm in a good mood this morning because I'm thinking about spring, even though it's cold out. Which is why I have my Phillies mask on. Spring training's right around the corner, right? Please tell me it is. 18 months ago, I gathered with our trustees for the first time, and we shared our dreams for the future of Alvernia and Reading. A new direction, student-centric strategy called the Alvernia Advantage, new academic programs, student experiences, expanded community engagement, and focus on downtown Reading. Spurring economic development through our new Opaque Institute, expanding the Bernadine mission that's been around for 125 years, right back here to where it started in downtown Reading. All with the goal of creating a comprehensive regional university. And with a little help from our friends, we're well on our way. A little over a year ago, we held a press conference a block down the street at John Weidenhammer's building. We announced the intent to buy this building that we're standing in front of today. And in June, with a little help from our friends, we planted our flag right here on 401 Penn Street. 7 months ago, we repurposed the Opaque Institute to help nurture downtown redevelopment and create new businesses and investments to help grow Reading. At the same time, we introduced the idea of our student-centric business incubator that could bring all of that to life. Today, we are incubating over 50 regional businesses here in Reading. We are part of the renowned Ben Franklin Incubator Network, and thanks to our many partners and friends that have supported the build-out of the business incubator, we have a comprehensive suite of services and resources to accelerate and fund the success of entrepreneurs, and more importantly, the new businesses and existing businesses that they represent. And it gets better. 3 months ago, we were here, we've been here a lot, gathered to announce the formation of our new engineering programs and new partnerships with 13 regional businesses that will join us in creating application-ready engineers to support our local business, and the local economy will thrive. And our first class coming this fall is already exceeding our expectations. Today, we gather with our friends to announce our next steps, and finally actually do something. Thanks to the $4 million RACP grant announced in December, by the way, the largest grant or gift in the university's history, we are here to break ground on a $20 million renovation project. The project will bring both short and long-term jobs right here in downtown Reading. Our investment will create the facility to house all of what I just mentioned and more, including students living right here in a live-learn environment that this facility will bring to downtown Reading. The students, faculty, staff, entrepreneurs, engineers, businesses, and new investors that CollegeTowne is bringing will change forever this city and bring a new energy and vibrance that will be reminiscent of the city's storied and vibrant past. We are also proud to announce the world's largest coffee chain will be right here in downtown Reading. That's right on 401 Penn Street, as we bring Starbucks. And to celebrate that partnership, we invite you to take a little gift bag of some Starbucks goodies with you at the end of the event. I sequenced the announcement in this way to show the vast progress we've been able to make together in 18 months, despite the challenges we face during an ongoing pandemic. We are on plan and ahead of schedule. This type of progress is nearly unthinkable and attributable to one thing, partnership, but really friends working together to bring CollegeTowne to life. And we've gotten more than a little help from our friends. Dedicated partners, collaborative efforts between Berks County's visionary community leaders, dedicated government officials, insightful industry leaders, combined with the spirit of togetherness, creates this monumental process and sparks what we hope will be everlasting change in Reading. My job here today would not be complete without sharing my deepest thanks to those who continue to support us and the Reading CollegeTowne initiative. I'd like to thank Governor Tom Wolf for his belief in Reading CollegeTowne as demonstrated by the grants. Senator Judy Schwenk and her team that did marvelous work to help us move this project forward. Mayor Moran and his staff, especially Jamal and the development team, who got us going right out of the gate. Representative Gudavon and Razi, Jeff, Lucine, Johani, and the rest of the city council have been absolutely marvelous. Our county commissioners, Leinbach, Bernhardt, and Rivera, who were there when we needed some help and support with the state. Ralph Simpson and the team at Warfel, all of our partners, our trustees, and more importantly, the entire Alvernia community that have put so many hours into bringing CollegeTowne to life. But as I promised, it's not just AU investing in our city. CollegeTowne has and will bring others. We have been actively working with many investors to help support downtown development through our Opaque Institute's new mission to support economic development and job creation in downtown Reading and the region. There are now 6 active projects in the city. David Hasselfeld is with us here somewhere today, David. He's working on the building just behind us, with the Madison building, which will become some really nice apartments, and the Reading Eagle building just down the street, which he's turning into a multi-purpose retail complex, including something like a Reading terminal market right here in Reading that our students and the community will just love, and we are working with David on additional ideas for the space. Alan Schuman's working on a project on North 6th Street. The project is well underway and already leasing occupancy. In his plan, he has a food court that would support entrepreneurial restaurateurs, and our business incubator will support those entrepreneurs, just to name a few of the projects. This is what Reading CollegeTowne is all about, working together to create something special in downtown Reading, and the best is yet to come. It is now my pleasure to introduce Reading Mayor Eddie Moran.
Thank you very much, Mr. Loya. And since we are practicing social distancing, I am going to just slightly remove my mask so that I could be heard clearly. Good morning once again to all of you today, and folks watching from a distance as we practice social distancing, as I just mentioned. What a beautiful day this is, indeed. This announcement is not only important due to the $4 million grant for the CollegeTowne project through the State Redevelopment Assistance Capital Program. It is a testament to the enthusiasm and momentum of the Reading Downtown Plus area. Despite a global pandemic, development in our city continues at a very impressive pace, to say the least. When Alvernia originally introduced CollegeTowne, we were captivated by its vision. I remember that day vividly, that it was announced on the paper. The very next day, I was in Mr. Loya's office. No jokes. A vibrant, vigorous, attractive Downtown Plus area is closer to fruition. Today, we work collaboratively to bring that vision closer to the reality. CollegeTowne will bring a strong environment of competitiveness and cultural enrichment, and brings a great degree of excitement for us all. A little bit over a year ago, on January 6, 2020, I was inaugurated. And in my inauguration speech, I remember finishing by saying, Reading is now open for business. I want to thank Alvernia for choosing the city of Reading, for showing other investors that Reading, it is open for business indeed, and that we do get things done. Our accomplishments are largely due to the healthy partnerships and relationship we have established with the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, State Senator Judy Schwenk, the Berks County Commissioners here joining us today, Commissioner Lineback, and City Council as well. I often say that a great degree of success in public service is due to the synergy its leaders find to work for the betterment of the constituency. For that, I commend and thank my fellow public servants who made this grant possible. This year, we will continue to building a better Reading together. Thank you. Please allow me to introduce our very own PA State Senator Judy Schwenk.
Are you getting warm yet? Those of you that are in the sun, maybe, I hope. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, friends. If I, by chance, didn't say hello to you, it's probably because I didn't recognize you with the mask on, so forgive me for that. But I will remove my mask as well, too, because I just want to be sure my words are clear. You know, these are interesting days for us in government, aren't they? We're focusing on the immediate challenges of the pandemic, but at the same time, we have to be looking towards the future. We can't stop. We must continue to grow. And that's what brings us together here today, looking towards that future. I remember too, when I first learned about this project, the Alvernia Reading CollegeTowne initiative. How cool is that? How great that will be. I could envision all the energy of students, faculty, staff, milling around on Penn Street. That will bring so much to our community. I'm very excited about that. I don't know about you, but when you're in a college atmosphere, you feel younger maybe, and you feel like there's some good things that are happening there. And I think that will be the case here. So I am so proud to support this effort. And today we take the first step in making that a reality. First and foremost, I want to thank Governor Tom Wolf and his team for seeing the transformative potential this project has for our city and committing $4 million in those redevelopment capital assistance funds, as we fondly know, those of us that work this. We call it RCAP, right? To help make this game-changing effort a reality. This is perhaps the single largest state RCAP that we've ever received in Berks County, and one of the largest ones made this year, in fact, in the state. So that's pretty significant. I thank the governor for his confidence in our city, and I know my colleagues, State Representative Mark Rossi, the retiring Representative Tom Calderon, as well as newly elected Representative Manny Guzman, are very, very excited and will continue to work together to see that other projects similar to this and the energy and synergy that we're seeing will continue to grow. A shout out to our mayor, Mayor Eddie Moran, and City Council for your commitment to working together for the future of Reading. Congratulations Congratulations to President Loya and the entire Alvernia team, and a special shout out to my very good friend, President of the Board, Michael Fromm. You're persistent if nothing else, Michael. For all that you have done to help make this happen, to have a vision to begin with, to understand how important this could be for our city. You know, those of us who have been in this, in government for a little while, remember the theory as we looked at other cities about that string of pearls. The idea that what you do to get development is you start with significant anchor projects. The Doubletree Hotel, for example, was one. The Goggle Works was another one. Now we've got the crown jewel right in the middle, right? Reading CollegeTowne is going to be a significant part of that string of pearls, of that chain of chain of life, so to speak, that we'll see in terms of the revitalization of our city. This is a collaboration between public and private entities, state and local government, and these funds are going to take us very far. We're going to see educational opportunities, employment opportunities, and economic opportunities. We're going to see partnerships with area businesses that will provide opportunities for entrepreneurial training and also training for jobs in engineering and technology. And our local businesses have told us they need that. This project itself will create jobs. There'll be jobs for construction and actually the operation of the facility as well. It is going to be a major driver in development in downtown Reading. And as the mayor remarked, there are other things going on all around us. You can almost hear the hammers. Things are beginning to really move forward here in our community. This is a bold new initiative that Alvernia is taking on in downtown Reading. Yes, we have significant challenges yet to face as we try to grow out of the pandemic as well. But I see us on our way, and I'm sure that you do as well. Congratulations to all who work together. We work together to make this happen. That's a good thing, right? And I can't be more excited to see this, the fulfillment and the opening day when we're here to see what will happen. Thank you so much, everyone. And now I am proud to introduce my colleague, County Commissioner Chair Christian Leinbach. Christian?
Thank you very much, Senator Schwank. I want to offer a special thanks to Alvernia President John Loya, to Mike Fromm, and to the Alvernia University leadership for having a vision of what could be done here in downtown Reading. We're here today in large part because of their vision. And let's make something clear. It takes vision and leadership to bring about change. The role that we played, I have my colleague here, Commissioner Rivera, all three commissioners played, the mayor, council, Senator Schwank, Representative Rossi, Representative Calagerone, wouldn't even been possible if it wasn't for the vision. So thank you very much. Economic development is what you're seeing begin here today. This is a project that is not just about education, it is about jobs. It is about renewal. We heard the reference by the mayor and senator about Reading and the downtown area. This is one of several projects, but make no mistake, this is an anchor project. It is a critical project. Wonderful to have Starbucks here, but there's going to be a lot more than just Starbucks. And that takes me to the next point. The engineering program. Thank you, Dr. Ridley, for making a commitment to this program. This makes Berks County education shine in a way that it never has before, providing a full engineering program here in Berks County, led by Dr. Ridley. Alvernia University is making a major commitment not just to a building, not just to economic development, but to a program of engineering. And that leads to my final point, because that engineering program will be successful in part, not just because of Dr. Ridley and Alvernia, but because of the partnerships. The partnerships with people like Alan Schumann, who's here with us this morning, Brentwood Industries, East Penn Manufacturing. What it means is these students will not simply receive theory in a classroom, but they will have the opportunity to participate in real life experience out in local businesses and local jobs. I know that it's the hope of Dr. Ridley and Alvernia, and I believe it will be the reality that many, if not most, of the students that graduate from these programs will graduate with a job already in place. This is an exciting day. I'm glad to play a small part. Let's keep one thing in mind. We face many challenges. Challenges as a community, challenges as a country. Those challenges, no matter how large, no matter how difficult, can be overcome when good people stand up and do what is right and work together. We're here today because of people that have and are and will continue to work together to make our community, to make Reading, to make Berks County a place that we are not just proud of now, but will be more proud of in the future because of what we're able to do. Thank you. God bless you. I want to recognize now Dr. John McCluskey. He is Alvernia's Senior Vice President and Chief of Staff.
Thank you, Commissioner. Well, it's wonderful to be with everyone today. And as we go through this, the next couple slides here, I'm going to direct your attention to the screen. Hopefully, the sun will help here and we can see a little bit. But I'm going to share with you today the package. I think it is. Okay, good. I'm going to share with you the package that we're going to build out in this first phase of the 401 building. And so in this first phase here, we're going to be talking about three different areas. One is going to be this ground floor, or what we're calling Main Street. The next one will be the lower level. And then at the end, it'll be the upper two floors with the fourth and fifth. This here is going to become a hub for our students on this first floor here as a Main Street for students to gather with faculty, staff, with the community. There'll be a large student lounge in here as well. In addition to that, this is going to become a new home. I apologize, hopefully that's the right slide. I'm trying to find someone here that can acknowledge that. But it should be a slide here that we're showing right now, talking about the business program and our communications program. This is going to become the new home for business and communications. What you will also find out is that in this new space for business and communications, we will have a brand new trading lab for the business school, as well as communication studios for our communications department. In addition to this, we will have premier tenant space for local partners in the community, and we will announce some of those later on. This space, as the Commissioner just pointed out, is going to be also home to our OPEG Institute for Economic Development and Entrepreneurship, which is led by Dr. Ridley, and it continues to move forward. So, and also part of that is our student business incubator, and that's going to be housed here as well. So again, exciting activity, a hub of activity will be on this floor. As we go down to the basement level, or the lower level as we're calling it, it's blown through all this, okay. As we get down to that lower level, you're going to come downstairs, there's going to be large community kind of gathering space that will be there. That large space will be for, again, for our students, faculty, and those from the outside to come in and socialize. There will be high-tech classrooms, general purpose classrooms down there. There's going to be an e-sports arena, and then the brand new home for all of the engineering programs and all the specialized labs that go along with that. So all of that, again, this floor down in that lower level, lots of student activity, lots of academic student activity and partnership activity. As we then get on the elevator and go up to the 4th and 5th floors, we're going to have premier apartment-style housing for our students, for also staff or faculty that may end up living here as well. In the first phase of this, we're going to build 66 beds, and we will have upwards, if we decide to build out, of over 200 student apartments that will be in this building. So again, lots of opportunity. And then we still have, again, because it's a large building, we still have 2 other floors for future programming and partnerships. So again, exciting times, wonderful. All of this will hopefully be built and opening up by August. And so in order to do that, we need a tremendous partner who will help us do that, right, Ralph? And so I'm going to introduce now Ralph Simpson, Jr., and he is going to just briefly give a few comments about the project, but more importantly, he's going to assure us that he's going to have this ready for all. So Ralph, over to you, buddy.
No pressure, John. Well, Warfel is certainly excited about being involved in this project with Alvernia. It's a transformational project. I think you've heard it several times before, for Reading and for the time. I think, as we've heard, it wouldn't be here without the vision. As a contractor, I love people who have vision because I get to then build that for them. And we're certainly excited to be doing that. This is a project for Reading, and it's a project by Reading. The support and energy of the local construction community and the vendors, building trades, are all ready to go. I mean, we're ready to get to work. And my message here today is I'm just really hoping we can finish this ceremony so we can get to work. With that deadline John's talking about, we got to get going. So, but we're ready to go, and everybody's there ready to support us. We've been having it's just been a great partnership from the very beginning. We've been working on this project for over a year with Alvernia, with our design partner, RLPS Architects, putting things together, really honing the design so that it serves the purposes of Alvernia and the community. So we're excited to go. Let's get finished with this ceremony and move on. I'd like to now introduce Glennis Fitzgerald, who is the Senior Vice President and Provost at Alvernia.
Well, I get to represent a very enthusiastic faculty who will be moving into this building. This project is such a fantastic opportunity for Alvernia. Working with Ralph and his team, we've designed a facility that will enhance the daily activities of our students. It'll house our new specialized and technology-rich facilities for our announced mechanical, industrial, and electrical engineering programs, and our business and communication programs. These opportunities intentionally create opportunities for collaboration and innovation between our students, our faculty, and the Reading community. These programs will benefit from the new living and learning spaces and help economic development here on Penn Street. The faculty are so excited about our move to CollegeTowne and the positive impact it will have on the learning experience for our students. It'll have a significant impact on the number of opportunities for our faculty. Along with the Opaque Institute, our faculty members will gain access to local businesses and entrepreneurs that we haven't had the opportunity to work with before, and those that we have had strong relationships with throughout the years of Alvernia. These partnerships will open real-world learning opportunities for our students and new avenues for academic and practical research. The academic spaces afford our faculty members with new and exciting ways to provide lessons in real-world learning scenarios. And as was heard before, we won't just do theory here, but we'll have practical application already in our local community before the students ever graduate. Our technology-focused labs, including 3D printing, maker spaces, and a wind tunnel, prepare our students for in-demand careers and expanding industries here. We'll also have a state-of-the-art virtual learning environment for simulations in business and communication. And students will benefit from those state-of-the-art media institutions, podcasting stations, our internationally recognized student journal, the Zephyrus, and the university's student-run newspaper, the Alvernian, esports, and so much more. This will be a superior teaching and learning space with flexible modular classrooms integrated with the latest technology. Alvernia students are our future, and the future leaders in the professions that they're studying, and the future leaders of the communities they're learning to serve. And this building, and the learning that takes place in it, will prepare them for those roles. I would now like to welcome Alvernia's Student Government President and Senior Healthcare Administration Major, Corinne Hamilton, to the podium. Corinne.
Thank you, Provost Fitzgerald. Good morning, everyone. My name is Corinne Hamilton. I am a Senior Healthcare Administration, Healthcare Science, and minor in Economics major here at Alvernia University. I'm the Student Government Association President, Spirit Team Captain, and Resident Assistant at Alvernia. I feel that being involved in business and healthcare academics, registered student organizations, athletics, and residential living and leadership on campus allows me to speak on behalf of the Alvernia student population in saying how exciting our expansion into downtown Reading is for us. Apart from the boundless new academic opportunities shared by Provost Fitzgerald, the ability to live and learn in a downtown location will allow us to experience a bit of everything. I know the business and communications students are beyond grateful and excited for the upgrade to come. We are excited for the new entertainment options that we will have regular access to as well. On top of the places like Santander Arena, the DoubleTree, and local restaurants, we are looking forward to the new retail and entertainment options that are being discussed as a result of us moving here, including Starbucks, of course. As students, we look forward to being a part of the new era for Reading, and we are truly grateful for the unique experience Alvernia and the city of Reading is affording us to play an important role in this transformation. It is truly a unique experience that will benefit us as students within our service to come, academic and living opportunities for the year to come. I would now like to welcome Dr. Fromm back to the podium to conclude today's event. Thank you.
You know, I never fail to be inspired and impressed by our Alvernia students, and at the end of the day, that's why we're here. And that's what it's all about. I want to thank you for joining us today and taking part in this special occasion. The collective support from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, Governor Tom Wolf, Senator Judy Schwenk, the Berks County Commissioners, Mayor Eddie Moran, City Council, and numerous other community partners have helped make this new initiative a reality. We're thrilled to be a part of this renaissance for Reading, and we intend to continue to lead the process. Please stay safe and have a great day.
So this concludes today's press conference. We now invite any media members to join at the entrance behind me so we can go down for the photo ops. We'll be directing the photo ops participants in locations in small groups to make it down the elevator. Any media members that have any questions can come to me with your direct request. Thank you. You guys hang around with this for now. We're going to move people down. it looks a little bit different now. You can see across both sides. It's new. All right, so get a couple of you in here. It is a 5-second elevator ride. Yep, we'll cut. Yeah, that's fine. Wish we had stairs. It's going to be part of their renovations. We just don't have them yet. All right. Oh. So we'll be doing photo ops right in here. Okay, right along this wall. And line up, we're going to be getting everybody down here. All right.
Your glasses are too small.
They're going to bust through the wall.
They're going to go in groups. You guys just have to respect the fact that, and since you all know me, and he knows I'm a bitch. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, group photos out. I would do the group photo, then we will smash the wall. It could be smashing one at a time. I got it. Sorry, I know I've met you probably one time when I was there.
I'm also a bitch, so.
Okay, well, I mean, everyone, he knows me well enough.